Questa Project Experiment A by Group 3A, Qing Zhenhong, Lim Shiyan, Tikilia Chan, Wu Jianhao, and Chu Yongqing.
Introduction. The theory behind photosynthesis is that plants have chlorophyll in them that help them to trap sunlight and make food. The supposed factor of photosynthesis, light intensity. In this experiment, we are going to find out how the intensity of light affects the plant's rate of photosynthesis.
The materials will be a 500 cubic centimeter beaker, a table lamp, a boiling tube, a meter ruler, a retort stand and clamp, a dilute sodium hydrogen carbonate solution, and a freshwater plant. In this case, we are using a hydrilla.
Procedure. The beaker was filled with 500 cubic centimeters of water. A piece of water plant about 5 cm was cut. The beaker was placed on a tripod stand and the boiling tube was filled with dilute sodium hydrogen carbonate solution with the hydrilla inside. The hydrilla was placed with the cut end facing upwards and the hydrilla was pushed downwards. The boiling tube was clamped to the retort stand and was slowly lowered into the beaker of water.
Then, a thermometer was placed into the beaker of water to measure the temperature and ensure the consistency of the temperature of the water bath. A table lamp was placed 50 cm away from the beaker. The table lamp was switched on. After a period of time, air bubbles were released from the cut end of the plant at a constant rate. The amount of air bubbles released was measured over a period of twice a minute. The result was recorded into the table. The experiment was repeated a couple of times to ensure its accuracy to minimize human error. The table lamp was shifted to various distances away, for example, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 cm. As you can see from the results, the distance between the plant and lamp affects the number of air bubbles per minute. We also noticed that the greater the distance, the lesser the number of air bubbles produced per minute.
Discussion. From the graph, we observe that the distance between the lamp and plant affects the rate of bubbling. This could be due to the factors of photosynthesis. For example, the factors of photosynthesis are light intensity, amount of carbon dioxide, and temperature. Light intensity affects the speed of plant photosynthesizes in a positive way, increasing its speed. The concentration of carbon dioxide in the air limits the rate of photosynthesis. Plants cannot photosynthesize in extreme weather conditions, example, extremely cold or extremely hot weather.
Conclusion. After completing the experiment, we concluded that the distance between the lamp and the plant affects the rate of photosynthesis.
Here are the references.
Thank you very much for your attention.
Oh, finish. Oh yeah.
No, in the last part we can cut out.
Listen to it.